morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video I am going to be doing some colouring with you. We will do a colour and chat, and this is from the Disney Villains book. I'm not sure the title or the artist of this one. I don't think our artist is listed. Yeah, I'm not sure, but this book was purchased from Etsy quite some time ago. What I will do is I will have a look and see if this is available. But if not, I'll have a look on Amazon Japan and stuff, and if I can find it, then I will put a link in the description for you. But yeah, the page that we will be colouring it from today is this one. It is the Scar page, and I was speaking to Connor not too long ago, and yeah, he's chosen this page for the colour and chat, which I'm really excited about. This is my favourite picture of Scar in the book. We've got a few to choose from. We've got, whoops, so this one, this one's Connor's favourite, and that one. But yeah, we're going to be doing this one today. So yeah, I'm really excited to get started on this one. And I did also pull out my Disney Who's Who book. I did disc bind it because my book was falling apart. And they have the exact image of Scar here as we have with this design. So what I have done is pulled out, as you can see here, some of my Ohuhu alcohol markers. I've also got a black micron pen. I have my lemon green tea at the ready. So yeah, I would really like to do a colour and chat with you. And this is for this month's colour along, which is hashtag Kate's Disney Birthday Bash 2025. So January is my birthday month, and so we are focusing on Disney. So I'm really excited to get started on this one. I've already got a page done. Whoops! I've already got a page done in this book. On this one, my Cruella de Vil page. So we've got this one done. So we're going to be working on this dude today. I'll just put a blotter page behind him. Yeah, so without further ado, we will just get started. So how are you all? How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. How's your January going so far? How's your month been? I'm recording this on Thursday the 16th of January. Whoops. I know I'm going out the lines, but that's not too bad. I'm going to shade this later anyway, so we can sort that out. But yeah, how's everyone's month going so far? It's been a bit of a weird one for me, to be honest. The other day I tried recording a few videos, and I don't know, it was just a disaster, if I'm being honest. I tried filming a colour and chat that was from the Disney BFF book. I had a whip in there of Anastasia and Drizella from Cinderella, and it started off okay, and then I just kind of froze and didn't know what to talk about, and so there was really kind of big chunks of silence in that video, and I was like, no, that's just not good at all. So I, haven't edited or uploaded it, because when I was watching it back, when I put it in the editor originally, and I was like, I can't upload that. That is awful. And it's just made me worry a little bit, like, I don't know, I'm kind of doubting myself and thinking, oh my gosh, like, what if I'm losing my touch for this? And I had a disaster with a review video as well, so that I've got to redo that. I don't know, like I said, it's been a really weird one. But Connor was encouraging me this morning, and he was like, just have another go. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a confident person anyway, but that just yeah, it kind of just knocked me sideways and really kind of triggered my self-doubt quite a lot. I'm not too worried about going over the lines here, because his mane is going to be dark, but it's these bits where I'm going to have like lighter colours. I'm like, I don't know. I know this looks quite dark at the moment, but once it starts drying, we'll be fine. And like I said, I am going to shade over the top. So I can add some lighter pencil work in as well. So the colour that I'm using for him at the moment is YR5 Terracotta. So we're just using that colour at the moment. I've got all my colours picked out, and I'm just kind of thinking about complementary colours that I could do on this sort of geometric area behind him. I'm thinking purples and then greens for, all here, which I think will look good. That's his mane. So this bit here. Oh no, wait, hang on. Oh, I've done the wrong bit. This bit here is his leg. Oh, we're not getting off to a great start with this one either, are we? Honestly, do you ever get days where you think, like, should I even be colouring today? Because, oh, really, Link? Dude, come on. Right, scooch over. If you want to sit here, that's fine, mate, but you need to get yourself settled. Yeah, where you just think, oh my gosh, everything that could go wrong is going wrong, and you think, oh, should I just put the colouring stuff away and try again later, or another day even, I'm sorry if the camera keeps wobbling. Link is just doesn't know what to do with himself at the minute. He's got food, he's got his biscuits and stuff down, he's got fresh water. So yeah, he doesn't know what to do with himself at the moment. even though the windows are closed because it is cold. I live on a busy road, so you can probably hear the traffic. I'm just going to slowly keep my pen moving just to try and avoid any streaks. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can get, you know, maybe one more Disney colour and chat out this month after this one, and also start our next page in Tales from the Witch's Cottage by Hannah Carlson. That is for our full book colour along here on the channel. So we've kind of moved on from the pumpkin patch now, and we are going to be starting our next page, which I'm really excited about. If you are colouring, crafting, diamond painting, collaging, whatever it is you are up to, what are you working on at the moment? I'd love to hear. I always like hearing what you guys are up to. I'm kind of thinking, because of how these alcohol markers are kind of bleeding a bit, I wonder if maybe using water-based markers on the background is going to be the way to go. We might have to do that. I think because the line art is quite thin as well, it's tricky to try and keep your markers, you know, within those boundaries. You know, I've gone out the lines a lot. But oh, he does look quite dark here, doesn't he? Oh well. It is what it is. I maybe should have looked for like a tone or two lighter, but I thought this matched beautifully when I swatched it, but then I tested it on different paper, so. Okay, so I think we're done with that colour. So I'm going to go in now. For the lighter areas on him, I'm using E220, which is sand. This is by no means a colour along. I'm just, you know, sharing what colours I'm using for different parts of him. So we just put this on his toes. I do like this colour. I use this colour quite a bit, probably why the nib could do with them being turned around and then eventually replaced. I'm hoping to place an order with Ohuhu quite soon, to order some replacement nibs and also some ink refills. So I'm hoping to be able to do that after my birthday. But I'm sure that that stuff comes from, is it Germany maybe? Yeah, originally I thought, oh, I'll do all behind him like bright green, because in that song where he's like singing Be Prepared, there's all like green smoke and stuff. But then I'm thinking, oh, I don't know, I'd quite like to do that around this area. So I'm just trying to think like what other complementary colour could I use. And I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe purple. Because I think if I tried using like browns and oranges and yellows, I don't know, I think that might just blend into him a little bit too much for my liking. So yeah, maybe purples would be nice. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I will be going in a minute with my black micron pen, just for some of the little small fiddly areas. I've missed a little tiny bit just here at the side of his nose. Yeah, I have gone out the lines a lot. Oh dear. Okay, so let's just go in. I'm using a black micron now at the moment, so we'll just colour those claws. Usually I would maybe use like a black jelly roll glaze, but alas, my last one ran out, so so this will do for the black details. Emmy is really excited because she's got a sleepover at her friend's house next Saturday. It's her friend's birthday, and so she's having 6 friends sleep over. And the mum has said, like, you know, the girls are going to do face masks and nails and feet masks, all the good stuff. And I think they're ordering pizza for dinner. And then they're going to have like popcorn and, you know, I think she said they're going to do, is it like banana split or banana boats for dessert? So Emmy is really excited. She wants to wear her pajamas to the house. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, she's really excited. And then I go and pick her up first thing on the Sunday morning. So like I said, she's so excited for that. So what I am going to do is drop her off at the sleepover, and then Caden and I are going to have a little bit of a night out. We're going to go to the arcade, because we were going to do that for his birthday, but I wasn't very well, and I also couldn't afford it, so it's going to be like a bit of a belated birthday treat for him as well. So we'll drop Emmy off, and then we're going to go to the arcade, and then I said that he can choose where he'd like to go for dinner, and then we can come back and put a movie on. So yeah, I think that would be really lovely, and it gives us a little bit of quality time together then as well, which will be really nice. So we've all got, you know, things to look forward to for next Saturday. Okay, so I think what I am going to do, because I've got kind of like some really thin lines here to try and get into, I'm just going to pause the camera a minute. I will quickly do these little bits, and then I will come back, just because I feel like I've got to get a bit closer to the page and I don't want to get my head in the way. So I will quickly do these little sort of black bits off camera, and then I will be right back. It'll be a few minutes for me, it will be a split second for you, so I will see you in a sec. Okay, so I have got his claws done, these sort of bits here around his mouth, his pupils, his eyebrows, and a little bit here just on his mane. So yeah, let's just finish off his eyes. I have pulled out a few of my Statler Triplus fine liners, because again, this is kind of like a little sort of fiddly spot. So his pupils, sorry, not his pupils, these bits here, they're kind of like they're green, like that. These bits here are yellow. I am going to have to do just a little bit of shading, just where I've kind of hit these bits with some of the alcohol markers. But that's okay. I might see how my Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils work on this paper, because they've got some really beautiful sort of earthy tones. So I think that would look great. Okay, let me see. So I've pulled out a what one's this? This one is E130, which is copper, and this is going to go on sort of these bits here by his eyes and just inside his ears. And then I've got a really beautiful sort of deep brown, but I'm going to shade it with black, and that will be for his mane and also the end of his tail. So let's just go in with the copper, and hopefully, if I'm careful, I'm just getting here with a fine liner as well, but if I can just get in that bit there. Okay, that's cool. I don't want to push my luck, so like I said, the little fiddly bits I'm going to just try and get in with a fine liner. There's a tiny bit there, so that'll be a fine liner job. So yeah, I've managed to get quite a few pages done for the Disney Birthday Bash this month, which I'm really, really excited about. Old Red. This is R7, and I'm just going to put that down here on like this side bit here of his gum, and there. And then I have got R1, which is coral pink, and I'm going to use this on his tongue. So this will be on the scar up here as well, but I think I might have to go in with a paint pen maybe to do that, because I've gone over that quite a bit with paint marker. Yeah, I've managed to get quite a lot of my Disney pages done this month, and a few of them were whips as well, which is great because that means I've managed to kind of like cross them off the list and bring that list of whips down, which is probably my biggest target this year. Oh my gosh, that drink is so lovely. It's lemon green tea, and oh, it's delicious. Let me just go in a little bit with the terracotta just there. Okay, so I'm using Pecan, which is E430. I'm going to use this for his mane. This is really dark, but like I said, I'm going to shade this with black, so then the Pecan will just end up being kind of like a highlight, if you like. Again, there's bits I'm going to have to just do with a fine liner. But yeah, I'm really happy with the amount of Disney pages I've managed to get done. This book is one of my books to work through with Connor. And I think it is one of my focus... Is it one of my focus books this year? I can't remember. How bad is that? Honestly, I've got a brain like a sieve. It's ridiculous. But there's Disney pages that I've managed to do that weren't kind of, you know, weren't on my list of whips as well. So I feel like I've been really productive, and so I'm kind of looking forward to working on some other pages now for the rest of the month. I started a page in Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford today. I started that this morning, and so I do want to continue to work on that a bit this afternoon. I love that book. It is absolutely beautiful. And I love the page that I'm working on. To be honest, I love all the pages in that book. But yeah, really enjoying the page so far. I've been using my Black Widows on it, and they are working beautifully. So yeah, I'm really happy. I think it's nice to, you know, give all of your supplies some love, and I want to work on that this year as well. It's just kind of enjoy the supplies that I've got. I'm so blessed to have the supplies that I do, whether it's things that I've bought myself or, you know, things that I've been gifted. I'm really fortunate, and so I do want to spend a good, you know, a good chunk of time this year just really enjoying those supplies. And I would like to kind of work on my watercolour skills. I still want to continue using my watercolour stippling technique, which I love. And I have been asked to do a video on that, so look out for that, because I will be doing a video very soon showing you how I do that stippling technique with my watercolours. And I would also really like to try gouache. I've got a few tubes, but I would really love to get the Himi, I think it's Himi set on Amazon. I've had my eye on the big set for about 2 years now, so I would really like to make that happen this year, get that set, and then work on that as well, because I think paint will be an absolute game changer for me on those days when my dexterity isn't great. I just think paint is going to be another wonderful supply that will kind of really help me. And also it's just a skill that I would love to learn. And so I have been watching kind of like gouache and watercolour videos on YouTube as well. I've kind of been binge watching. There's one particular lady, so she doesn't speak, she doesn't talk in her videos, but I just love watching her paint. I find her videos so inspiring, but really relaxing as well, which is always a good thing, isn't it? You know, if we can watch or listen to someone and we just find them relaxing and therapeutic, then yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Okay, so there's a few areas on there that I need to touch up with fine liners. The colour that I pulled out to go around this circle here is lavender, which is P4. But I don't know, I'm kind of second guessing my decision to do in here purple. Do you know, I've just realised there's Scar's face. Can you see that? Down in the corners here. So maybe I should use, where we've kind of got these scar like or slash marks here, maybe in these bits I should use the terracotta like I've used on him. Obviously use the same colours and then do everything else green. But is it going to look weird having this triangle or sort of terracotta, because obviously his face isn't that shape, is it? What to do, because I don't want to sort of colour his, like his nose here, start coming up here and then just cut off the colour. So yeah, maybe I will just fill that in. Oh my gosh, these decisions are really hard, aren't they? And I messed up there, gone out the lines a lot. Yeah, I was going to do this purple and then do these little circles. I was just going to do those in like a gold gel pen. Oh goodness, I'm not sure. Right, I think what I'm going to do, because I'm not sure, I'm going to work on these faces here in the corners. So let's go in with our terracotta. Right, no, I'm not. Wait. Okay, so this bit here under his nose, I'm going to go in with the sand, which is E220. Let's get that bit done. And then the rest of his face is the terracotta then, isn't it? I'm not too worried about this border because, to be honest, I think I'm just going to black that out to pick up the black from his mane. So I'm not overly bothered if I go over the edges onto that bit. I love the fact that I can see his scar better here though. That's great. Because I can get in with that coral pink there and get that colour down on the page. Should we just go around and do this bit in every corner? And that might be an idea. Of course, I will work on this page off screen as well. But yeah, nothing against Disney at all. As you guys know, I absolutely love Disney. But because I've got quite a lot of Disney pages done so far, I am looking forward to working in some of my other books and getting some other whips done as well. I've also recently been working through my books shelf by shelf, just to make sure that my list of whips are up to date. My list of untouched books are up to date, and also just to go through and see if there's any books I want to de-stash, because I have become very mindful of what I add to my collection. So yeah, I just want to go through and make sure that the books I've got in my collection are books that I am definitely going to work in, and if not, you know, or if they're books that I haven't worked in for a long time and I just don't reach for them, then it's like I really need to sit and have a long hard think of, you know, are these books that I think I can see myself reaching for in the future or not? And if not, then I will be destashing them, and they will either be offered to Connor and the kids, or they will be donated. I've got a doctor's surgery across the road, I've got a hospital across the road, so and there's supported accommodation close by as well for adults with additional needs, so you know, they might benefit from that as well. And also the same with like supplies and stuff, you know. Okay, let's get this terracotta bit done, shall we? And then off camera I can go in again with my black fine liner and whatnot and get all the little fiddly bits done. But if I can just come in, yeah, I'm just making sure that was the right pen. I'm like, oh my gosh, just please tell me I'm using the right one. Okay, so that's, I'm just trying to map out where my colours are gonna go. That's, yeah, it doesn't take a lot to confuse me at the best of times, so if I can just roughly map out the, you know, the area for the terracotta colour, and then I can go in with the brush tip like this. I probably shouldn't have outlined the whole area, but that's okay. I can just go back over those lines as I'm colouring. This book is so beautiful, and it is the same style. If any of you have them, it's the same like paper and things as the Disney Kaleidoscope books. I have one of those. I would like to get the others, but that's not it's not a priority. It's just, you know, they are books that I would like to add to my collection at some point. That bit. He is so menacing in this picture, isn't he? Just look at him. He just, oh. Yeah, you just look at him and you're like, oh, you know he's trouble. Yeah, if I go over the lines here a little bit, I'm not overly worried. If I can keep this bigger section free, because I'll colour that pink. So I'm just trying to be mindful. That's the thing, I think, isn't it, with alcohol markers? It's just kind of like take your time a little bit, you know. If the lines are thinner, it's just a case, I think, of being a little bit more mindful. At least if you've got thicker line art, you don't have to worry about the bleed over as much. So you can be a little bit more loosey-goosey with your, you know, with your marker work. Okay, so let's just get those for now. I used the copper, didn't I, for these bits here. Yeah, I think even if we just get marker work done today, at least it's a good start on the page, you know. So we get that colour there. I'm also really looking forward to pulling out my Romantic Country book, because I have joined the gorgeous Lucy from Lucy Just Adds Colour. I have joined her channel membership, and she's doing a full book colour along in Romantic Country, and I've been binge watching some of her videos as well, and I'm just like, okay, I want to just watch the video through first, you know, get a feel for what she's doing and whatnot, and then I'll go back and put the video on again, but that second time I will join along with her. But I'm struggling to decide what page I want to I want to work on first. I'm not sure. All of her pages just turn out absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working along with Lucy and everyone. Oh, I've gone over the line there as well. I should clean that bit up with Posca. Good old paint pens. I know a lot of us absolutely love our paint pens, don't we? And it's like, oh, where would we be without them? Okay, so this is the Coral Pink R1. Yeah. This is the same colour as what I've used on his tongue, so I'm using that to colour the scar here. That goes around, not around, that goes over his eye. And I'm going to put that in this scar bit as well. Not too worried about that line art because, like I said, I will do that black. The lines that cover, or that go around, sorry, the pink part of the scar. So let's just, yeah, because like I said, that black outline will tie in with his mane and his tail, so it just helps keep everything cohesive on the page. There's that one. And that one. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly get his nose and his eyebrows done, and then we will come back and see how this page is looking. So I will be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I have added sort of black for the nose and the eyebrows down here. I do still need to go in and add some fine liner work on the main image and also these little ones down here. But yeah, I'm liking how this is turning out so far. So I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video today. And I hope that this one is a bit more successful than the video that I tried to record the other day, where I was just, yeah, I was silent for most of it. Yes, I guess some days you just feel like that, don't you? But yeah, I'm hoping that this one will be okay, and it will help me feel like I've got my mojo back a little bit. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me today. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone, as always. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, stay safe, my loves, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.